Productions, okay? Good morning, Christian. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Everything well so far?
All right, thank you. Can you start introducing yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, guys. My name is Tristan Jimenez. I am Bolivian. I am from Bolivia. However, I currently live here in Brazil. I work in IT area, and I've been working in that field for almost 12 years. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm living here. I moved to Brazil 3 years ago with my wife. I joined at TNT in 2022 in pandemic time, with the free access to English immersion. And then the last year I became English host here and I started doing French immersion as well. In my free time, I love playing football, volleyball, watching TV, series, movies. I believe that's it, a little bit about me.
All right, thank you for sharing. Let's go with you, Ludian. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, yes, I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 34 years old. I work as a business analyst. I started here, like Christian, to learn French, and after I just see the opportunity to improve my English and my maybe my Spanish too here in Talk and Talk. And my work I started this year. It's a new work. I need to speak in English every week, and there are some people, some colleagues that they speak Spanish. So I'm trying to balance the language in my life right now to learn a little bit of all of them. So that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ludian. Let's go with you, Andrea.
Hey, good morning, guys. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I am married. I don't have kids. I don't have pets, but I am a mother's plant. I have a lot, and I really like taking care. In my free time, I like listening to music, drinking wine, cooking, and studying English because I really need to improve my speaking skills. That's it.
All right, thank you. And what about you, Aparecida? Can you talk a little bit about you, please?
Good morning. My name is Aparecida Semirami. I'm living in Rio Verde, southeast of Goiás. I work in IT area with the management of costing projects of infrastructure, IT, and I'm married. I have one daughter and 7 cats. I love take care of my garden when I can in the weekends and stay with my family, play board games, and walk in a park near my home. I love staying in walking fresh air. I don't like gyms, and I like doing yoga too. I believe it's this about me.
All right, thank you. Let's go with you, Norberto. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone, good morning. How are you? It's my pleasure to be here with you and introduce myself. My name is Norberto. I'm 50 years old. I live in Sertãozinho, in outside of state of São Paulo, near Ribeirão Preto. I'm married. I have a son, Pedro. I don't have pets, but I love pets. And I'm a software developer, and I have been working in this field for almost 30 years. Currently, I work from home. I'm specialized in SAP technologies. Um, I have a basic English level, and I want to improve with your talk you mentioned. And I want to learn English so I can use it when traveling and at work. Um, I like to go to the gym. I like traveling and knowing about new places, people. and cultures. Oh, and that's it a little bit about me. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
All right, thank you. Let's go with you, Danielle.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel. I am 29 years old. I live in Caraí, the metropolitan region of Ceará, and I work with cloud computing, and I live with my wife and my orange cat. And my free time I like is cycling and play video games, going to the beach, watch series, and I have been starting on Talk for over 3 months to improve my English and lose my fear of speaking, to using the work and in traveling, and that's it.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. So, since we are, since everyone introduced themselves, let's start with our questions, all right? But since we have a lot of people today, we need to split in two rooms, all right? This way we will have more time to talk, okay? So if you receive the invitation, please accept, and after our conversation, when I don't know, 10 minutes left in our immersion, I will call everyone to the main room to complete our conversation. All right. Everyone received the questions in the chat because other people join later. All right. So let's go with our questions. Let me start with the question number one. Okay. How does your home decor affect your mood? That's a good question to me because I have my own office in my house. It's a private room I built to work and have more space to myself. And I can realize sometimes when my mind is not so good, when my mind is a mess, usually the office is a mess as well. Got, I pick tools to do something and I don't organize, and usually my the organization of my office reflects my mood or my uh, health status. I don't know how to say that. So I think the decoration, if you have a uh, furniture or a light or something to improve the decoration. This help in getting more happier or more sad. That makes sense to you guys? Let's go with you, Andrea. What do you think about this question?
Totally makes sense, Carlos, and I agree with you. I am a little like you, when my house is completely a mess, I feel so depressed. Of course, because I need to put everything in order, but I think it can affect our mood. I usually study in my bedroom. I have a space for me there, and I try to keep this space organized because I don't know. Sometimes I just arrive at home in the time that I need to enter in an immersion, for example, and if it's not organized, I probably I will have problems. So I try to keep everything in order, and I have this feeling as well when the things are in order, I don't know, my mood can improve. It's really nice related to the environment, I think.
All right. And what about you, Danielle? What do you think about this question?
Uh, for me, I agree totally with you and the Andrea. If the house is a messy or disorganized, I get my humor is bad, right? I can't focus in that if the environment is a mess. But when everything is tidy, organized, around, I feels like everything works better and flows more easily. It's really interesting. I like to keep things a minimum to see. I know that, I don't like many objects espalhados. I don't know the word. And as clean as possible. I don't like see many objects in the environment. And that's it.
All right. And what about you, Aparecida? What do you think?
No, like you, I prefer if I can choose, I prefer organization, cleanliness, and all of me. Sometimes, of course, not possible because I have one child at home. I try, but she likes play with boxes, a lot of boxes of paper. I buy the things and she bring the boxes and do houses for the dolls. And I have the boxes around all the home and I need put in a place, but when she arrives from the school, she put again around all the house. But it's okay. And I like a clean place when in my workplace, in my office. I have one room for this. And I like photos, not a lot of photos, but photos of my family. I only have this in my home, some paints and some photos of my family, from my family, and some big objects, normally short objects. I don't like Daniel, a lot of objects around of me. I prefer clean place here. I only have wood boxes. I have provided by the box of fruits by wood. I painted and put my books and my notebooks here. It's okay for me. It's clean and I recycle some things to use. For me it's okay. I prefer clean and I try reuse some things. Is this?
That's awesome. And I was thinking when you guys are answering this question, for example, Danielle said he get upset sometimes when the environment is disorganized, and this came to my mind the same question: who come first, the chicken or the egg? Because you get upset because the space is disorganized, or the space is disorganized because you are upset, you know? I don't know the answer to this, but I think makes sense, you know? All right, let's jump to the question number 2. Danielle, can you start reading and answering to us, please?
Of course, what's your favorite corner or space at home? For me, I really like my room. It's very, I feel most comfortable. And I have my space with a video game setup and where it's very a place I have a lot of fun. For me, is the my favorite space. But I also like the balcony, where is I can relax or read a book, and I like to.
Balcony. I don't remember what this mean.
I introduce previous in the immersion balconies are You'll
Mm,
see.
a sacada.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I didn't know. Yeah,
Varanda.
I'm.
Varanda
Yeah,
sacada.
I'm been a host in 2 years in Talk and Talk, and it's the first time I listen this word. So we always
Uh,
have space to learn. Thank you.
have you much restaurants have it a name in the balcony? I don't understand the previous. Now I understand the name is balcony in some restaurants. It's interesting.
That's awesome. Thank you. And what about you, Aparecida? What's the favorite place at your home?
Oh, I prefer my garden. I love staying near my plants and take care of them. And of course, I like my room, my bed. But if I can choose, I prefer my garden, of course, because I love staying near the plants and take care of them. And I feel in peace when I stay there. It is.
All right, that makes sense. And for you, Andrea, what do you think it's the best
Yes,
place?
I have a little balcony in my apartment, like Daniel, and I like to be there because it's a space when I have a lot of plants and I really like taking care. And also sometimes I put my hammock there to read a book, just to enjoy, to rest. And the other place is my bedroom, as I said, because just because I have my space to study there, so I am more comfortable there. The most part of my night, because during the day I am working, but the most part of my night I am there studying, attending the immersions and doing other things. So this is the two places that I like so much in my house.
All right, that's really awesome. I don't know if I have a favorite place at my house. I think I like be in my house in general, you know. Uh, I always say to my friends, I'm old guy who lives in a young body, you know, because I like to stay at the home since I can remember, even when I was a teenager, you know. Right now, I work from home, so I don't need to leave my house, and that's really good to me. And I was thinking a little bit about this, and I don't want to be misunderstanding. I'm not a workaholic or something like this, but I really like my office because took me 4 to 5 years to have what I had right now, my own space with my own furniture, you know. When I started working from home, I had to work in the, oh my gosh, lavanderia. I forgot how to say this in English, you know. So sometimes I had to do meetings and I have to stop the cloth machine, you know, who who cleaned the clothes. And 2 hours later, my wife come to get the clothes. And oh, did you stop the machine and did you didn't continue the program? Oh my gosh, sorry, I forgot. So right now, having my own space, it's really awesome to me. It took me a lot of time to build this place, and it's a place where I like. But and it's the place where I spend the most time usually during the week or during the day. All right, but I like my house in general. Being here is really good to me. I always thank you God, say thank you to God to have this my own house. Took me 7 years to bought my house, so I'm really grateful. Uh, let's go question number 3. Let's start with you, Aparecida. Can you read the question number 3, please?
Do you prefer bold colors or neutral tones? Why? Well, I prefer neutral colors. They bring me peace. I love all of the neutral colors in general, all of them. If the color is neutral, I like. And I feel tranquility and harmony with this kind of colors. And I believe, I don't know in English, but pastel shades, I believe, tons pastéis in general, into clothes and for my home and painting in general. My clothes normally are neutral, and sometimes I use a red or a body blue, something like this. But in general, I prefer neutral colors. I feel better because I believe it's because of my mood, because I'm always anxious. I believe the bold colors not are good for me.
All
I
right.
believe it.
And which color is your house?
Beige, beige,
Okay.
and areia. Areia, I don't know in English, areia.
Okay.
And
Sorry, the outside and inside is the same color?
yeah, inside it's beige, and outside it's sand area. The same tones are one point different tones, but same colors.
All right, that makes sense. Let's go with you, Andrea. Question number 3. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Aparecida. I like the neutral tones. My house, for example, it's all, how can I say, right? Oh my gosh, I forgot. Uh, I don't know. Even when I need to use the clothes, I prefer neutral tones. I have a lot of clothes like black, white, blue. I really love the blue color. And I think it's better to, if you can, if you need to change something, some furniture, for example, it's easier to combine in your house, because I don't know, can be more, can have more harmony. I don't know if I can say this word, guys, but I like the neutral tones.
Okay. So your house is white, right?
Yes, completely right.
All right. And what about you, Danielle?
I too prefer not natural colors, tones, and they are less flash and not too intense. And my house, the the main color is a beige and the light yellow. I don't know the absolute color, and the white in the many places in the housing. And for me, is the more as and they feel much more comfortable the color. Um, I prefer the natural colors for this, the comfortable.
All right. Yeah, that's interesting because my favorite color, I don't know if someone can guess what is my favorite color, but my house is gray, two different tones of gray. I prefer neutral colors as well, but my mother-in-law, she prefers bold colors, and her house is she want to paint her house in red because it's her favorite color. But my wife and my brother-in-law, remove this idea from her head. Because can you imagine a red house? I don't know, could be awesome, but I think I would probably get sick or tired of looking the same color all the time. My young daughter, she complains almost every day because she wants a pink house. She doesn't like a gray house. She says it's not funny, you know? So right now we are praying for buy a new house, and she sometimes she asks, "Oh God, I want a pink house," or at least her bedroom in pink because she loves pink and violet. Anyway, my favorite color is green, as you can see, the background light. But I don't think I will someday painting my house in green, because I don't know, neutral colors I think make more sense nowadays. At least is what I think. I remember when I met my wife, and the first time I go to her house, she had a violet uh, wall because my mother-in-law painting, and my mother, she likes each wall in a different color. So I remember when I was younger, she painted one wall in orange, the other one in red, the other one in yellow, and it was a mess, you know, other wall in blue, all colors in my house. And nowadays, everything is beige, I think, in her house, but it was funny, you know. So I don't
Yes.
know. Sorry, what do you want to
Oh,
say?
yes, just to add something, I think when we put color in outside the house, it's okay. I like, for example, I live in an apartment, so for me it's not possible. But my mom's house, for example, it's a light blue
Hmm.
uh, outside the house, and inside the house she has also a wall like mostarda. Oh my gosh! Every time that I look at the wall, oh, mostarda. Oh, mom, why did you find this color? Oh, for me, it's so strange, but it's her taste, not mine. But I believe that outside the house, it's really good to have color.
All right. Yesterday, I was lunching in my dad's house, and I saw something. It was too strange to me. My father is paying the constructor to put tiles in the wall, tipo, tá colocando azulejo na parede. But it was outside of the house. And I looked to that, and the first thing came to my mind is like a graveyard, tipo, túmulo, you know?
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't say that to him because it's his house, you know. He do what he want to do with his house. But I look to that and I think, oh my God, I never do that in my house. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can agree with tiles in the wall if you are, I don't know, in the kitchen because it's easier to clean, or maybe I don't know how to say this in English. Oh my gosh. Um, I even forget in Portuguese. The barbecue space. Oh my God. Uh, edícula. We say edícula in the south of Brazil. Do you know edícula? the
Yes,
space
yes.
with barbecue, churrasqueira, and so on. So my barbecue had tiles, azulejos around because it's easier to clean. But in the front of the house, I don't know if I will do that in my house.
Yeah. Really strange.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange to me. But my father say, "Oh, I will never need to paint my house anymore." And all right, you do what you want to do in your own house, you know. Okay, let's go with the question number 4. Andrea, can you start with this one, please?
Yes. Where do you find home decor inspiration? I like to take a look on uh, Pinterest, and I also like, for example, when are a new building to be ready to be vendido. I don't know how to say that. Buying. I don't know. People usually decorate this space, and I like to take a look on Instagram. There are a lot of pages about that, like imobiliarias, and I always try to take a look on decoration, and I like because I have some inspiration. But to be honest, I am really classic, really old school. My house is really clear. I don't have so much color, and I think I need to put some colors, but I try to put, for example, not in the wall, as I said, but some some accessories, like in the sofa. I like to put some almofadas. Guys, I don't know this vocabulary in English, sorry. A colorful, just to contract a little the right space. And in this case, I like to put some color. And I also like to put a lot of plants, as I said, I think can give life for the space.
That makes sense. And what about you, Danielle? What do you think?
I I usually not who decorates the house, and it's more my wife is decorate the house. But we usually look on Instagram and or Pinterest, inspirations, checking the photos or real videos that people who have been into decoration for the more time for and but in the our house not have many decorations is a very clean.
Okay. And what about you, Aparecida?
I normally don't care about the decoration. I prefer I prefer when I see something I like it, I think it's beautiful, and normally an animal and like a cat, a little cat, or something like this I like because I love cats. Here I have a cat in my home and in the living room. My daughter's home, she has a lot of objects in same cats, and I don't know in English, like the porta-joias, like same a cat, and luminária, same a cat, something like this. She loves two cats. For me, I don't care about this. I prefer, like I said before, I prefer some photos or something like this of paintings and plants, and or I have little objects. I don't care about this. I don't have patience to decoration in general, of course. But when I see something I like, I buy it. But I don't like spend money with this. I don't care. In general, I don't spend with this. I prefer do something. I did some kind of lamp, a luminária, reusing an object to do here. This object I reuse it to do a lamp, a luminária. I love the effect because they diffuse the light.
Yeah, really change the light when you remove, you know?
Yes, and I use here because I don't like the light in my face in my office, and I have a lamp, but not fine for me. Not it's interesting, and I find this way, and I like to improve something or buy. In this case I buy, but I don't like, and I reuse another object to be more useful for me. Is this?
That makes sense, and I totally agree with you, you know. As Danielle said, my wife did decorations in my house, and at my office, I got some inspiration on Pinterest as well, the style of the furniture I built. But usually I don't care so much to decoration, just like you, Aparecida. But my wife said, "Oh, if you put a plant in here, will be good." But I like to reuse. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Oh my gosh. I turn off my camera. Let me try to fix this. 1 minute. Because I want to show you. I don't know if you can see, but my camera. Oh, oh my gosh. My light is how can I say? Can you see? It's this uma lata de leite da minha filha. So that's my light, you know, because as you said, I don't like the light direct in my face, so I put the light inside the baby. I don't know how to say this in English. Lata de leite. How can I say this in English? Oh my gosh, that's difficult. Anyway, so I recycle something, something. My table is a door who I didn't use anymore in my house, so I transform in a table, you know. It's a big table to me, and it's good because I have space and I like space. So the support to the table I bought in the Ferro Velho. Oh, today there is a lot of words that I didn't know how to say in English. Anyway, so that's it. I don't care so much, but as I said, the office is my favorite room.
My
Anyway,
table is a door too.
your table it's a door? Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
I buy them, but I buy because I want a big table, and I
Exactly.
don't find one. I
Exactly.
buy a door and paint it, and
It
and buy the I don't know the pernas in English. I don't the left. I don't know it.
And I got this idea from YouTube, you know. I saw a guy doing a table with a door, and I think, oh, I had a door in my house, and I can use this, you know. And I paint in gray because my house is gray, as I said. And it's really, really good because it's 80 centímetros, 8 centimeters, and 2 meters, you know, 80 por 2 metros. So it's a huge table.
Yes, it's so good.
You can
Anyway,
sleep inside. Yeah, you can sleep inside. I don't know.
yeah, it's almost the size of a bedroom. No,
Yes,
no, bedroom, no, cama. I forgot how to say this in English.
But
but yeah.
Bed, yeah, exactly. Bedroom, bed. That makes sense. All right, let's go let me check. Everyone answered this question? I got lost. Question number 4. All right. Let's go with the question number 5. Let's start with you, Daniel. Can you start the question number 5, please?
Yes. Do you decorate with plants? Why or not? Or why not? I usually don't too. A previous question, maybe just a cactus, but my wife, yes, does decorate with many plants. I try help with take care of the plants. They really bring a different vibe to housing and more more life of the housing, and this is really good. But I personally I don't decorate with plants. My wife, yes.
All right. And what about you, Aparecida? Do you like using plants or?
Yes, I love plants, but inside my home I have less because I need to remove the plants because of the cats. They were knocking them over. Here in my office table, I have a lot of plants, but the cats was uh, knocking them over. Estavam derrubando as plantas, and I need to put in other place. But only because of the cats, because they jump and I don't know in English, but they're cavando plantas.
Oh,
Not possible stay here. And I like the cats, and then I didn't remove the plants from this room and put the other place more place more safe from the cats, the plants safe from the cats.
all right. I have a question about cats to you, Aparecida, but before I do that, I want to ask you, Andrea. Question number 5. What do you think?
Yes, I really like decorate my house with plants. I have a lot, guys, inside my house as well. And my husband says that, oh, this place looks like a forest, because sometimes I exaggerate. All the time that I go to supermarket, for example, I need to buy a new one. And nowadays I can control myself, but there was a time that was all the time, guys, all the time. So I was addicted to new plants. I really love, I really like. It's interesting. And just happening since I am becoming old. Because when I was a teenager, a young one, I didn't care about the plants. But nowadays, I don't know why, guys. I really love.
Yeah, that's interesting because I realized my mother, when she get more older, she start to like to uh plant and so on, and she never had this desire before. For me, I don't decorate with plants because I don't like the trouble to take care of them. And I had a plant decorating my office, but it's plastic, so doesn't give me trouble. It's beautiful, but I don't need to take care of because I prefer to spend time taking care of my kids or myself. I don't know. But before we go to another question, I need to ask you, Aparecida, if you have, or anyone else, Andrea, Danielle, guys, do you have, it's not related to our conversation, but since you mentioned cats, I having some problems in my house because I don't have pets, but the cats from neighborhood come to my house and they are uh, making my garden as a bathroom. And the smell sometimes it's, oh my God, it's really disgusting, because every day and they are getting more confident, At the first time, the cats just go to the grass and do poop, but right now they are surrounding the house, and those days they enter in my house, and my daughter, oh my gosh, there is a cat in our living room. So guys, do you have any advice to, I don't want hurt them or do something like this, but how I could avoid them to come to my house? Do you have any advice what I can do? What kind of things cats doesn't like, for example, or I could avoid them to come to my house and make a bathroom or something like this.
Oh my
And
gosh, I don't know anything, Carlos. Sorry. I
I
had
don't know
a cat
too.
for a long time ago.
I
Oh,
have only
I,
cat.
I don't know because we can't control cats. I have cats in my home, but my home is totally circuit by cerca elétrica. They don't
mm,
go away. But when my I have problem with the electric
hence,
about the cerca elétrica, and the other cats comes and spank my cat.
inside their own house, they are getting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they eat their food and spank them.
Oh my gosh.
It's normal because cats go when they want. And I have problems in the past with my cat because they go away and they die in the street because, of course, I live in a city. They go away and the cars uh, 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 atropelam,
Mm-hmm.
run me over, atropelam. But cats don't like noise. I can tell to you this, cats don't like high noise. Um, Agora, I don't know why you can, because they go away, they do this they don't understand who is your home. You understand me? They
Yeah.
go and only it's a
Whatever they want.
animal. Yes, yes, it's an animal. They don't understand this walls, homes. They don't understand this. It's
Yeah.
normal. But I believe something who gives noise, something like this. They don't like noise, high
Yeah.
noise. Like, I don't know why, because I can't resolve here. I resolve with I resolve with electric force because
Okay.
I put my cats inside and the other cats don't come to my home. You understand me?
Yeah, I got
Only
it.
with this I resolve the problem. And
Yeah,
I
that's
can resolve the problem with the other situation. Running after the cats not to resolve the problem. Jogar água.
yeah, that
No,
makes
not
sense.
resolve the problem too because I did everything.
Yeah, one time I had above the wall, em cima do muro, I don't know how to say, the fence is a sharp fence. How can I say this?
Certina?
Oi?
Concertina, em português.
Isso, concertina. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And the cat tried to pull, and when he got stuck ficou preso pelo rabo na concertina. And I had to remove the cat, and I hurt myself because the cat was screaming in pain, and it was awful to him and to me. She bite me and anyway scratch me. It was awful. Anyway, uh,
Electric force, cars.
sorry.
Electric force. Electric force, cerca elétrica. It's a solution.
Yeah, but we have gradil, so it's the front of house, it's open, so the electric fence will not help anyway. All right. The guys in another room, how was the conversation there? Let's
Was
start with.
nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Christian just, I think he had some problems because his connection was down. But we talk a lot about the decoration, about you feel home, and I think we agree about a lot of things, right, Norberto? Norberto and Christian, they said like normally the wife choose everything, and I said I don't know. It's a kind of I cannot say general, right? But it's a kind of a feeling that woman's wife that we are more into to do that. But it was really nice. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Roberto.
Yeah, I think we had the
Yeah,
same feeling here. Go ahead,
the
Norbert.
the conversation was amazing. Congrats, Carlos, apenas for a great and wonderful topic and good questions. Um, I was able to learn a little bit more today, and I'm very grateful for this immersion and my room colleagues, Ludian and Christian.
All right. Yeah, and it was good to me as well because I could realize I didn't know a lot of words in English, you know? So those kind of immersion are good because we can evolve our vocabulary, you know? So thank you, everyone. I was saying to before you join us, I want to ask you which we are talking about bold colors or neutral tones, and we have the same opinion here. My wife take decisions about decoration, but I want to know from you, Norbert, which color is your house?
My house is not both colors and neutral colors. I used this um, the brown and the cinza
Great.
gray. Yeah.
All right. And what color is your house, Ludian?
I think